don't even know what the best angle. We're going to set you guys right up. Huh? Yeah, it looks like it's going to work. What up, what up, what up? Top say I'm NGBTV. Okay. We'll let a few more folks get up in here. Yeah, y'all gonna be able to see it from there. Tap that screen. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What you got going on? What time it is? I know it's currently late here in Ohio. Bottom say she still want that on there. I'm sorry, her order just came through. Oh, definitely wasn't ejected correct. What's up, UK here? All right, all the way across the seas. I don't know what time it is over there, but I greatly appreciate you tuning in. I'm getting ready to print up some UVs real quick. Just making sure that I have them over here. MVP Clubhouse Show, Central PA. Shout out to you. Greatly appreciate you tapping in. So I do a lot of printing. I know recently YouTube is pushing everybody's lives out to the general public. I'm usually UV printing or direct to film printing. Tonight I'm just going to do a couple of UV orders that I have. So what do you guys do? Or is anybody into crafting? It's 2:30. It's 2:28 a.m. there. Sheesh. It's only what time is it? It's 9:28 p.m. here. But I also have some kinfolk over there. Shout out to Amanda of Evolution Ministries over there in UK. You guys are watching me rather late. I greatly appreciate it. So are any of you guys into crafting? Do any of you guys make UVs or direct to film transfers? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's late over there. She. Hurry play. I'm gonna let this thing heat up real quick. If you hear any squilling in the back, that's the back of this roller, or the roller that actually puts the film onto everything. Yeah, that sound. So Jason was here yesterday, and I asked him what was the hardest out of both of them. 1 second, I need to adjust. So the take-up reel that actually holds the plastic, that pulls the plastic back as the UV is passing through, that thing is making noise back there. Sounding like it might be going out pretty soon. Ain't no telling. Looks interesting though. Just started offering direct-to-film apparel. Okay. So direct-to-film pretty much I'll give you guys a breakdown and a walk throughout the store real quick before I actually get into it, as I am letting my machine heat up. This is supposed to get to 50 before I even start printing or anything on here. I'm going to print up a couple of orders that I have to rip from the actual store. This is a very, very interesting thing. UV DTF and DTF is two different things. There's a lot more steps to this than there is to this. The hardest thing with this is actually loading this and this on correctly and having it come off onto this correctly. That's the hardest part so far from the horse's mouth, aka Jason, with this. It's pretty self-explanatory. If it runs out of inks or varnishes, the buttons back here will light up or go off, and it'll make this real annoying sound that you just can't escape. So a lot of times I'm showing me, especially when you guys catch the little snippets, I'm either doing something with this machine or printing some sort of transfer. I'll show you exactly what each one looks like here in a second. This is the brains for actually both computers, but this machine right here also has a separate brain of its own, but everything can be controlled via over here. So this said we had a UV order. If I could print it, let me check that out real quick, and I'm still gonna take you over and show you guys what it looks like. Who had a UV? So how's your night going? Well, at 2 a.m., I'm not sure if you're just a late hour or you just up and you can't sleep. For that person I did speak to that's up at 2 a.m., usually I'll be designing, so it's no judgment here. As you see, I'm at work at 9:28. I didn't come to work all day to work tonight because I gotta do a couple of things, and I got a couple of designs. So when I'm doing designs, there's really no need for me to even be here. Wow, I love the setup. Appreciate you. It's a work in progress. We're actually resetting up. This was like a temporary structure because we needed to house the machines, and then the humidity became a problem. So you see random plastic there, and then usually there's plastic like right in front of that print head over here in front of this DTF because the humidity has to be controlled, right? But all it is, this machinery, another one of these, this machinery and another one of these is all getting ready to move to a second location. So all of this back here will become open like it once was. If you guys been watching my channel for a while, you've seen when this whole store was open, even before we put this wall up and everything. Like, browse through my channel if you haven't. And then we just made this into like an office back here where generally I check out my YouTube videos, make sure that they're edited some type of correctly right way, or we just be watching like the Super Bowl. I watched up there. In this corner I press another graphic machine, and then the storefront. Oh, to the person that said about the UVs. So these are UVs right here, right? Multicolor. They can go on a whole bunch of different little things. If you've never used a UV transfer, that's what they put on most bottles and memorabilia, like baseball hard caps that you would actually wear if you were in the MLB. Bottles, glasses. Make good little stickers or decals for the car. This is what I'm getting ready to print tonight, is these right here. So these UVs come from this UV machine right here. Bam. Nice shiny stickers. Look at that, Elvis and everything. And these, which is direct to film transfers, it's got an order name number, which you can get full color graphics, come from this machine over here. So clearly a difference. The store actually is, like I said, going under construction. This store has been evolving constantly since I've actually joined up. So here's where you can walk into the store, actually grab yourself a single DTF transfer, or go to the website Vinyl Supply Unlimited, use promo code MikeTees. I believe I'm getting ready to knock the discount up to 25%. either this week or next week. I'm not too sure. And it's going to be there for a minute. It's going to be up and it's going to be stuck. Then every day we do a second. There's another referral code you can use, like for Vinyl Supply Unlimited. That's often out there. But yeah, bam, bam, bam. So how you get into that industry? Love the decals. Lock dog, night howling, bro. Feel rough today. Had a cold. Woo wee. Well, get your vitamins. Definitely get your Z's, chicken noodle soup, bone broth, all of that good stuff. If you do take any of that stuff, teas, you know, it is the season for folks to get sick. Allergy season. COVID still running around out there. All types of stuff. So just take care of yourselves, your vitals, most importantly. Honestly, man, I went into this deep last night. I'm not trying to go really, really, really too deep into it right now. I started at the end of 2018, I believe. I was browsing all 2018. I was working a regular job. And I was tired of working for somebody that told me that I wasn't worth more than $11 an hour. Although I was doing twice, three times the work, I was definitely making a company a profit. We can go into it on a deeper live, maybe. Um, or just browse my channel, man. I explained the story several times. From there, I have seen a host of people on YouTube making T-shirts and posters and cups and all types of stuff. Basically, just working for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Getting to that bread without clocking in on somebody else's clock, which was ultimately my goal. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know in which form. The form came in the printing. You know, I had started with some vinyl, basic T-shirt, and while I was at that job for all of 2018, I started in 2017 working at a like electric company. All the way up to the end of 2018, I worked at the electric company. But then I had to quit, and when I quit, I stepped out on faith and started doing T-shirts. However, all that you see here is not mine. Okay. I'm bringing something to the table in this instance. I have had stores by myself. This is a partnership store. So all that you see here, this is not mine. I don't claim it to be mine. And I'm still a newbie and I'm learning. You might as well call it on the job training because I get to actually pick the mind. I get to see the machine fall apart. How I get to see it get fixed. What all could go wrong, such as the humidity. Just certain different little terms and things that I just did not know. Initially, I was against DTF. I really wasn't against it. I just wasn't really ready to hop into it. And it took me a while. I seen all the people that was on the front of the train, and that train was moving fast. And, much luck, love, and success to them because they still doing their thing. Well, most of them. However, a small percentage, I don't even see anymore. But you could say I was a little late to the party, being that I just got into direct-to-film printing in August of 2023. So yeah, when I not August, I want to say maybe even sooner than that, maybe July 2023. At this time, um, my partner was actually using the L1800s. He had like five of them, and he was hand powdering and baking with the stove, and just like it was a mess. It was a lot. When I say it was a lot, it was so much that it just it like you see somebody doing some shit or excuse my language, you see somebody doing some stuff and you be like yeah, that ain't for me. I won't be doing that no time. So that's all I kept envisioning. However, I did love the transfers, mind you. All the while I was in the t-shirt industry up until this point, and I had been using transfers like these. But my transfers just they came from either Supercolor, Pro World, fucking, or gosh, I'm just cussing all over this one. No kids are supposed to be on here, and y'all excuse my language. Late night Mike, um, just using transfers from all over the world. Anywho, anyhow, fast forward to now. I'm in an environment in which I print UV, I print direct to film, and I do one of a kind customs. However, that one of a kind custom is not one single shirt. My limit for doing customs is you got to get 50 shirts or more. That's just how I'm rocking. I mean, for a small birthday party, 12. And even at 12, it's going to be like $30 a piece. So it wouldn't be beneficial to you unless you just really wanted me to create something for you. So in that case, I would direct you to go to the website, get yourself a transfer, grab yourself a press, get to work. Hopefully, that summed it up with a little bit of adult language in there. My fault. My bad. Better late than never, bro. That's for sure, for sure. I knew I was gonna get into it. Like I said last night, I've been doing late night lives instead of in the day lives. I don't know. It's I'm a little up and down right now. But with that being said, I take it as I'm taking you guys on the same journey that I'm going through. Hence why I keep saying and referring, go back to my channel. You'll see the whole entire journey with the DTF. You'll see the whole entire journey with me moving from certain store to store. You'll see the whole entire journey of me rocking with the vinyls, making countless how-to tutorials on different videos, just utilizing HTV. The reason I'm out here though, so I showed y'all what's on the other side of the wall. Now what's on this side of the wall, mind you, this wall will be coming down here pretty soon, and the store will return back to its normal size because we have all of this shelving like this, and those two machines that's back there that have doubled up will be into a whole separate place other than here. So these are another example of some UVs up here. They're single stickers or decals. um, you do what you want and what you will with them. These are permanent though, so once they do adhere to something, like say this cup right here, and you was to just try to peel that off of there and get that up off of there, guess what? You just ruined that cup because that crack, this is going to crack. This is going to break. So it's kind of a one and done thing, all right? There's different sizes, shapes, wraps, so many different things that you can use UV on. It just, it is. I can't name all the things. I actually was in a conversation on somebody else's live, and these people had like over 2,000 things that they were just utilizing UVs on, and I'm like, gosh, I didn't even think of that. Like just some things you just would not think of was thought out there, and I'm like, okay, well, I did take a screenshot so I could start utilizing it in the future. But what I'm showing you now is the storefront. The storefront has been through different phases since I've gotten here. I want to say it's changed constantly every month or every other month. If you can kind of see the direction of the store, we had a lot of bulky aisles that was like bam, 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 bam. And it had all of this right here just on different shelvings, right? Which became a mess. It was just too much. The shelves was falling over. People was, walking into them. It was a temporary situation, okay? I love Hot Mom's decal had me. Yeah, it's a bunch of slick sayings over there. I will go back past that wall. But right now we setting up all of these. So this is what's getting set up, and it's going to wrap the entire store, leaving the floor open and a lot more room. Even this bulky system right here with our crew necks and long sleeves and other things. Oh, hold on. Look at them coming in here with beige. I guess beige was on the boat today. That's not white or cream of wheat, however you guys want to call it. Got some crafts that color would go with them crowd. No. My bad, y'all. I done went into match mode real quick while I was talking to y'all, but these right here are going to be condensed down as well, and it's going to look a lot cleaner. It's going to have a lot of these kind of pegboard style, kind of hard structured settings going up. So it's definitely going to change. So here's the other side, how it was looking. Would you ever reach out to YouTubers that have their own clothing line that could use your prints? Buddy, you must not be following me on any of my other social media platforms. Please follow Mike T's 223 on TikTok. I've actually purchased, real quick, since you asked that question, shout out to Bear Prints. First of all, I thought somebody was at my front door, and I did just lock it. That's why I'm looking over there. See, I'm looking over there. Anyhow, big shout out to Bear Prince. Just purchased a cat from him. Shout out to SP Poke Squirrel Print. Shout out to her. Shout out to my homeboy 12 Gone Apparel. Jay Styles. The list just goes on. I've actually bought over 100 items from different people on the internet, off the Instagram, folks that I've interviewed that's been on my Squad Creative podcast. Like the list just goes on and on and on. Ironically, I'm plain Jane today, all right? Plain hat, nothing on the jacket, nothing really, you know, guys, if you know me, you know me. This is a champion. But, you know, plain everything for real today. Normally, I'm rocking somebody's brand. Shout out to Pushin' Tees. Go ahead over there, buy you something at Pushin' Tees because I purchased all of these different outfits and hats and things from all these different people that I'm yelling out here on this YouTube right now. Okay, will you do um, plain Jane left? And yeah, plain Jane right now. I'm plain Mike today. Lost a little reception there, but all plain, all black everything. All right. Let me see. Okay, we'll do, bro. New to your channel. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you asking questions. You know, a lot of people in this TikTok era, I'm saying TikTok because I only see it on TikTok and it's starting to switch over to YouTube. They don't say nothing. It just be people watching. Like, oh, and I know they got a million questions, so I'm always walking up to the camera. Now, this is when I'm on TikTok, and I'm like, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask a question. I will definitely answer the question. And then it seemed like the people just, like, they leave once they see me looking at the camera, and they can't just stare at me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I have scrolled randomly on TikTok late at night and seen people sleep. And like 1,000, 1,500 people in there watching these people sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is weird. This is strange times we living in. All right, so I'm back to the back. I don't use TikTok, bro. Yeah. Okay. Well then, Instagram. You mess with the gram? I'm on all social media platforms, and I use all social media platforms to push these UVs. The direct to films, or maybe my custom service, or how-to vids. Like, Mike, how did you do that? And I'm showing them step by step by step. And here's a caveat to it. I'll make the mistake on camera, so the person that's watching don't have to make that mistake. Now, although it's a they seldomly make while watching me make it, you can actually watch me mess up on something, not ruin your stuff, and still, you know, get that lesson from what I was doing right up until that point. Yeah, man, got Instagram. I follow you. All right. Well, oh, just knocked down the shelf. Big old hands. I'm gonna do a test print on this real quick. See what we're talking about. We got up to 45. This might start squilling. It may not. I'm not too sure. It may or may not. This right here is going to be left on. That sound is not nice, though. Why? What did I do to you? What? That does not make for good. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying to not have it squeal. That sound is driving me crazy. Whew. All right. So yeah, ask away any questions that you may have. And like I said, this is your first time. I greatly appreciate you being here. Please check out my channel, man. All sorts of information. Sounds like the 10 man out of, yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Like, how are you and the fam? We are doing well and wonderful. 10, how have you been doing? Just kind of staying out the way, really. Hitting on some of the nuances of things that's going on, that's happening around me. You know, just stay working. I stay gritting at all times. If I'm not working, it don't make sense to me. One form or fashion. Your boy is always working, okay? So what I'm trying to do right now is bring some light to the situation. My face is always dark when I go to look at this on Team Replay. The table is moving. I apologize. It will be going back in a second. But how is y'all night? What is y'all working on? I mean, other than if you sleeping and relaxing, I get that. But if you working or if you creating something, what are you working and creating? You know, I'm truly interested. I want to know. I want to see it. 10, real quick while you on here. You've seen a lot come and go. You've been here just as long as me. Can you please tell us, what do you think is changing with the whole print industry as a whole? Does it seem a little bit different to you? Or is it just me? I heard other people talking about it, but no one's really talking about it. I mean, I heard people vaguely mention it, but they're not actually like... Alright, now here's the part where I stretch all the way down. They're not really elaborating on it, either due to clauses or something. Hold on. I'm gonna turn y'all back around. I got you on this tripod. I'm making it a lot taller and getting ready to set it up somewhere else. So I had you on top of something. Alright, there we go. Now we are on the ground. This is plugged in. My extension. Dimps, what is going on? How are you? I am glad you have tuned in with me. Yes, 10. Everything is changing. And, you know, I can't pinpoint it. Every time, everything changes with time regardless. There's no, you don't stay stagnant. You don't stay in the same spot forever. I do understand that. But there's just some real things that's like, I'm seeing major corporations not do what they normally do. And it can be a little bit concerning because I want to know, did you just lose money altogether? Are you trying to come and take something away? Like, I want to know, I got to be ahead. Definitely so I can report to y'all, my peoples, my T-gang, because I want to keep y'all ahead of the curve, like your boy is. I could tell you this year of 3 events, I can't name them because it just wouldn't be the right thing to do. It's untasteworthy. It's not that I'm tired or obligated to it, but there's 3 events this year that will not be happening this year that has happened in the previous years. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how can you not be able to do it? What happened? Or did it not work in the way that you thought it? Or did it not yield the results that you thought that it would? I don't know. Either way, it's definitely questionable. We had this gathering where there was a couple of influencers and things like that. We would all come together, but now they're not going to do that either. That's another thing that was alarming to me. So those UV stickers that I've been talking about, I'm actually getting ready to print. You guys get to know each other, like, share, and comment. While I pull up this file, I greatly appreciate everybody tapping in. Are you sure? No, I don't want to shut this down. Cancel. Use this other computer to see what orders. Let's see. I'm coming back. I'm just looking real quick to see something. coming back, guys. I need to check on something. Living in Ohio, the eclipse. So let's talk about that eclipse real quick. Are you fazed by it at all? Are you worried about it at all? All right, y'all, my fault. I had to walk away to actually see that. So let me go back through the comment sections real quick. And I was looking for orders that needed to be printed, so I didn't have to just print what I needed to print. Let me see. Halo. Phew, it seems everything is changing. Yes. Hey, Mike. Okay. Everything is changing. That's where I left off at. And it's like it's growing, and people are doing a lot of different things. I understand somewhat the direction, but the whole influencer thing is like, did they just rob us of our ideas and then got enough to make a book and then walked away from it? Well, what's the deal? So, Loke Dog, this is Lock Dog, Loke Dog. Hopefully, I'm gonna say it how it's coming off the tongue as it rolls off. This is really does. From a fat little kid that got a kick out of life. I'm gonna call you back in 1 second. This week alone really turned everyone's head. Yeah, if you're talking about this behind me, yeah, it did. And it's because I'm not sure if that's the what you're hinting at. Matter of fact, I'll even let you further go in on that before I even start talking about that. It seems like every live that I've done thus far has been about that. I'm kind of stay away from it. But real quick, what's going on over here is it's actually running an image, and you see that blue light. They tell us not to watch it. It's super addicting. But as blue light passes, it hardens that actual UV resin. The colors is actually coming from this main part right here, like a regular printer, and it's printing onto this sticky white backing right there. There is a plastic that's over this when it first comes on. So that's why there's a roll of plastic here, which is actually putting that plastic on top of the sticker. Hopefully my fingers is pointing this right. But there's a roll of plastic back here as well, and which was making that crazy sound where the plastic is coming up off of this, exposing the layer for this to be printed on by this machine. Super easy. There's no drying process. I mean, the UV lights is what's drying it. All right, it's not powder. It's not none of that extra stuff. And I've already showed a print day of direct to film. I'm getting ready to show a print day here soon of what we do to get this ready for the store. How we rip orders, which is everything is pretty much the same as direct to film, except for it's direct to UV. The hardest thing to do on this machine is change that film. This 3-wheel assembly that we got going on is crazy, and it's extremely hard. The back is kind of wanting to bunch up. I don't like that. You can definitely get a print head strike on here like you can on there. The print head for this is I think about $1,000. So it's up there. I'm gonna avoid any print head strikes. So let me if you guys got any questions about that, please go ahead and ask. I'm gonna read the comments again in 1 second. I'm just looking for the store phone so I can call my wife, because if you know me, I can't just ignore my wife. But I didn't want to get off this live. Last time I clicked over to talk, it used to be you could click over talking and then you hop back on. It actually kicked me off, and I don't know why. So let me grab the phone. Store phone, if I can find it. Where on earth is it at? Make sure I see if I got some questions. That's interesting. Hey, babe, you call me? Got it? What? I don't think. Let me see. I'll look. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't have that card at all. On Cash App? Send it back to you on Cash App. You won't use that. Hold on. What did you say? My phone's breaking up. Your phone's breaking up. Yes. Give me a second. Real quick. Alright. I love you too. Bye. Well, I love y'all too, but I was talking to my wife real quick. Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna read the comments and let y'all look at this real quick. Now that's interesting. Name them. Gonna go to sleep. We'll catch up with you soon. And yeah, bruh, rest up. I know it's super late over there, and appreciate you reaching out from UK, y'all. He all the way across the seas over this on this one. Greatly appreciate you. Have a great night. Later, luck though. Thanks for being here. I thank y'all for being here. Without y'all, wouldn't be no me. What I've been up to, Dimps. Okay, y'all chatting within the chats. Saying busy as always. You know, always learning something new. Every day every day. My grandfather said you will learn something new every day. He did not lie to me. That man was telling the truth. I do not know how to pronounce your name, Fasuli. Bruh, God bless. God bless you as well. Hope you are well over there. What are you gritting to? Yes, that's it, Mike. Okay, wow. Okay. So you were confirming that I'm talking about the whole this situation and this situation right here. People have been asking Mike what my thoughts are. Am I taking super drastic measures? Y'all put on some gloves. 3 pounds of powder goes in here at one time. If you don't know, if you ain't doing direct to film printing, that's a lot of powder. It usually comes up manually, but you see me pointing to this. This cover stays closed unless I have to adjust the film. If you're ever watching me live, I will adjust the film. And no, I didn't go grab no goggles or no gloves. I'm just going to keep it 1,000 with you. Knowing what I know now, we are definitely trying to take the proper precautions, the PPE, but I'm not suiting up. Not at this point in time, because I feel like we're fully vented. I don't have the powder open. The powder is never, this has been here. Every time y'all see my machine, you've seen this here. And I know you're like, Mike, just wipe it up, but it's been there. It's so. I think that's a lot different compared to that container being open. You know what I'm saying? And just powder just all airborne, and I'm just breathing it in, eating it, and all of that. 9 times out of 10, there is a haze in this room, but that's because we have 5 misting humidifiers going sometimes at one time, just to make sure that the ink is doing what it's supposed to, the print head is doing what it's supposed to. So right now, man, you could put a mask on, some gloves. Here's my gloves right here. But I'm not getting suited up to get on camera to show y'all I'm suited up to mess with some powder that I very rarely ever touch. If the stuff was airborne and I was really that concerned, listen, I'm gonna bypass all of that. Hey, do what you got to in your situation. If your situation permits you to be able to operate without having all of that on, if you pay for the stuff that you were supposed to pay for, like we did when we first got it, like the whole ventilation all the way outside, dedicated lines, all types of fume extruders inside this machine. There's like 3 or 4 of them in here. And then I have a big old plastic PVC pipe. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can you see that? No, it ain't gonna let me. It's not gonna let me do that. There's a PVC pipe that connects to my exhaust fan that goes directly outside. So all the fumes and all that extra stuff blow outside. I'm not. Look. At the end of the day, this is how I feed my family, and I'm doing the best that I can do, y'all. I don't want to leave this place no quicker than I'm supposed to, but when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Shout out to Brother Ernest, since I'm even speaking on this. And if you guys don't know about Brother Ernest's story, please head over there and leave some kind words every time I say this on live, because he's saying that people are leaving the most devastating things. And I couldn't, in being diagnosed with a short time to live, have to decipher and still get on YouTube and actually read comments and see some negative-ish. I don't know. It's like, if you don't have a heart, don't get on his page. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the dude, stay away from him. But for Mike, I'm going to give you my government. For Alan Michael Thompson, you guys see what I'm doing in here. My wife has said something to me several times. I did start off when I very first came around this stuff. I used to have the, you know that damn mask, that CB09 mask. And I couldn't breathe. And I was sweating to death. Felt like I was going to fall out. I think I'm taking the most proper precautions of anybody. Plus, y'all, you just heard me say, all of this equipment is moving somewhere else. So it'll be this plus another one in a whole different facility. Vented out, maxed out, aired out, all of that. This and another one of these in a whole nother facility. So that's my thoughts on it. Because everybody keep asking, Mike, what are you going to go do? How is this? What are you going to, are you going to stop? It's crazy. And it's the first time I ever heard anything such as, anybody directly getting diagnosed with anything from direct to film. But when you paint your bedroom, do it not have toxic smell? When you change your tire, is there a chance that tire might slip up off of that daggone, that rim right there, that rotor setting hub, whatever, that hub assembly, and that car not fall down and smash the leg? Better yet, when you at home and you just pressing the shirt and you thinking all is well and you get up to go use the bathroom and you may have just set that press down, if it's a handheld presser, you might have just left your heat press on. So go to the bathroom and them wires in the back spark and all of a sudden it's a house fire. It's all types of stuff that's going to take us out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of God. I believe God. I believe that Jesus has died. God has sent his only begotten son to die for our sins. And, I'm leaving it in his hands. And that's pretty much all I'm saying. I wanted to do a live so bad about it when I got the news. Because Seek and I, if anybody watched the Squad Creators podcast that's on here, Seek and I have said it time and time again. How do you guys cover yourself? How are you guys with having direct to film? And at the time, now hold on, I gotta make this point too. This is different, all right? This is built for that, okay? This machine is built for that. Not to say that one machine is safer than the next, but this whole dryer by itself was like $17,000. Within that $17,000 came, like I told y'all, like 3 different ways to vent out the fumes, the powder shaker, the actual bringing the powder up mechanism, like the whole nine, everything that I'm always showing you guys online. It's in here. If you have a converted L1800 and you at the house and you got that little bucket right there, right? And you powdering your transfers, that's the time you need to have that mask on, them gloves on. Make sure you ain't inside the house. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more close. That's close proximity. You know what I'm saying? How can you not get dust in your nose or all over your food or all over your clothes or all over whatever it is? Doing it that way. No, not towards them, because you got to start somewhere to get, you got to start from here to get to there. So if you are doing that, that's who this is extremely for. I've never had powder, direct to film powder on my face. I've never had, listen, I'm a big boy. I be moving around. I be sweating a lot. But yo, I ain't never had none of that stuff on my face. A lot of times you'll see me doing this in my videos. That's a nod to the fashion or whoever it is shirt that I had just bought. I'm saying wipe me down. This is hot. This is fire. You know, you just see me do it the other day with the Pushing T sweater or hoodie that I got from T-Shirt Man Los. You see me do this. I wasn't wiping powder off me. I'm saying I'm hot. This is fire. This is the gear. I don't know. Maybe it's something we used to do back in the day. Or I used to do back in the day. And it followed me here. So I just don't want folks getting confused. But I've never had powder on my face. I've never tasted the powder. All right. I couldn't tell you what the powder tastes like. There was a faint smell when I first started. I can't really smell it that much no more. Thanks to the fume extractors and to the stuff being vented outside. The most that I smell in this store is vinyl when it's being pressed. Or if I just the UV machine. But ain't nobody talking about the smell of UV. Ain't nobody talking about how that could be harmful. You know, I work right next to a nail shop, y'all. Look, I'm about to be so transparent. I'm going to show you. We're going to go right on outside. Door's locked because it's after hours. Check this out. Vinyl supply. Beautiful nails. The fumes these people is inhaling all day 24/7. Sheesh. For real. Now that's some fumes. You talking about going home with a headache. You know what I'm saying? And they use a lot of it. And they've been doing it for a long time. Not to say that's any safe or anything, but they're getting to the bag. All right, let's check out some of these comments, man. Making with Maryland. I appreciate all you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while. What is getting made, if I may ask? Bridget J. I just printed some UVs. Some UVs. So hold on. I'm trying to don't go nowhere, y'all. I have to look for a picture on this phone particularly, and I think if I all right, you are gonna still be here, so give me like a minute, y'all. Do not leave me. I will answer the question about this UV. I need to look for this picture real quick. There's a customer that wants to see something. It's gonna kick me off. Maybe it did, it didn't. Okay, these are UVs right here. These are the stickers, what I've been explaining to everybody. You put these on cups. You can put these on pretty much anything. If you haven't shopped with me, Vinyl Supply Unlimited. I am getting another website put up because I think I'm confusing everybody with Vinyl Supply Unlimited. And it'll be more with just my face on it. But I am a partner to this company right here. But I will have a solo website coming. These UV transfers can be used on book bags. They can be used on cups, glasses. It can be used on... You know, you can put it right here. It ain't going nowhere. You can put it on the back of the device. You can put it on the car like a decal. What they're most popularly known for is doing these cups. And yes, I sell the blanks as well with the UVs. Now let's say you don't like, out of the 50,000 UVs that's up there, All you need to do is go to Vinyl Supply Unlimited and purchase you some. As you can see, we got the dupes right here, a bunch of different ones, and the store is in disarray because there's a lot more blanks and stuff all throughout the store, but I can't really get to it. So hopefully that explained to you, Bridget. I greatly appreciate you asking questions and y'all bearing with me through all of this. Let me see. And what else am I missing? I was just talking about that on live. The nail polish remover is scary, smelly, and I was worried about the people who work in the nail places. That smell. Go to any mall in America. There's one section of the mall that just smells straight like acetone or straight like UV resin, like strong. Like you walk into it strong, and then you walk up out of it like whoo. Somebody really just got their nails. I mean, you looking too. Somebody really just got their nails and feet done. But as with any of these products, right? I don't care if it's vinyl. I don't care if it is a sticker, decal sticker, permanent. We would have to be almost blind to the fact that any of this stuff can hurt us at any given time. Like I said in the beginning, y'all, it's not up to us when we go, when it's our time to go, or even how we go. Well, I guess it could be up to us on how we go because people do some crazy things. I say all that to say this. I keep getting asked this question ever since that day. Am I going to stop? No, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, like I said, this is how I'm feeding my family. Two, this is how I'm able to scale. You guys remember me talking about HTV all the time. And there were some very valid points brought up to me on the Squad Creative Podcast. There is a way to scale up in certain industries, but it would take a long time. I'm 42 years old. I want to see this business grow and prosper. My business as well as this business. And joining the forces together was the best thing. It's going to scale me up to the next level. And like you just heard me say, we got a couple more machines coming. We got a whole nother spot coming. This will just be the flagship store where people come pick up their stuff. As always, guys, I just hopped on here to talk to y'all. It's been a minute, and I promise to start doing a lot more lives. But everything is changing as far as the print industry goes. Nothing's the same. Nothing as it was last year or the year before. A lot of the companies that was doing the things that they were doing are no longer doing it. Did they just rob us of our ideas? And now they're going to put them in use in 24, 25, and 26. Will you see some of the things you thought of and talked of being actually brought to fruition through these certain companies? These are questions you need to ask yourself. I'm seeing a lot of likeness being stole. I've seen a lot of people just being disregarded after they were used. Hence, just why I'm taking a different approach to what it is that I'm doing. I am on a printing tour right now. If you caught the first installment of The Print Shop, that's when I was out in California with Big Brando. Salute to Big Brando. That's what your boy is working on. Other than that, a legacy for this. And now another website is coming soon, more direct. You guys take care. You know, I truly appreciate you guys coming on here all the time. It's definitely getting dirty out here. And it's like, I feel bad. You know why I feel bad? Because I see it from a mile away. And I feel like certain people that I'm not going to say was rocking with, or certain folks that I'm rocking with, they're not catching on. They don't see it. I see it. I see it. I don't know what type of lives I'm going to bring back. I do. Me and my brother was just talking about this. We missed the Squad Creators podcast, but I'm gonna bring back some other type of printing show, y'all. We're gonna talk about all of this in the open air and let everybody hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Fan from India, greatly salute and appreciate you. Can I ask what time it is? And you know, to be in India, I'm in Ohio right now at 10:20 at night. This man is in India. I greatly appreciate you. Now, if you're a manufacturer, I don't need no manufacturers. I'll reach out to you. But if you just here as part of the T gang and commonly just want to know what's going on, I salute you and I applaud you being in here on my live. I look forward to what you all bring. as I look forward to what you bring as well, 10. 10 has been with me on this journey, for a long time. A lot of different stores, a lot of different places. But yeah, y'all, I'll definitely be back on here. Not tonight. I'm getting ready to call the wife and figure out what's going on because I know she gotta go to work at 4 a.m. and it's 10:21. I don't know what's going on, but I need to hop up off here so I could do some printing. And tonight's print jobs will be this. What is this bad boy? Please hit that thumbs up. If this is Team Replay, drop a comment. What are you gritting to tonight? What are you working on? And most importantly, have you tried my DTF transfers or my UV transfers? I'm producing them as safe as possible, at least for me. I do know that there has not been no talks on the inside. The inside being the person that's actually pressing it. But is that toxic too? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Let's grit.